This is what I built this entire thing out with only a shovel. I'm showing you the entire update. Insanity. Knives all the way down. Whole berm that was surrounding it of what's going on back there.
Let's catch him up. Woo! With Catch 'em All Fishing with Zak Catchem.
Look at this fish.
Catch him up. It is time for the weenies. I might even take 2 weenies today. No, I'm just gonna take 1 weenie. Slap that weenie fish. Guys, we are back with another episode, but today, oh, I dropped my wings. We're back with another episode, but I'm just showing you a little update of what we built. And what we built in the back is pretty crazy, but I also want to show you this footage that I had from earlier yesterday. The update of the entire area that I am dropping stuff on the ground, but I'm gonna feed the fish and show you exactly what we built right now. But I have to show you something crazy that I just found living in the pond back there. It's insane. Right after I show you this, I'm showing you the entire update of what's going on back there. I'm doing yard work right now, putting all this sod down. We just laid this entire thing out with only a shovel. After a full day, we are looking pretty sodded out. We are dirty, as you can see. It was a lot of work, but this is all a little ugly, but there's snakeheads, peacocks. Actually, I'm looking at peacocks right now, cruising. Everything seems to be enjoying the new setup back here and swimming actually from the lake into it because I've been throwing food, as you can see. There's a lot of different species back here. It's pretty cool, but it was a lot of work. Definitely worth it though. It's starting to really come together out here. I love it. I love it. Check this out. I was just feeding the fish right now, threw some live fish in there. Look at how many walking catfish. Oh my God. We have a problem. All of that black on the bottom are fish I need to get out of here that they came up and grew out as little tiny little micro fish, and now there's a million of them. You can see because the bottom is cleared out thanks to all these koi. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can. Oh my God. Now with the polarization you can really see. Look how many there are. This is an insane problem, and our koi looking great. They're looking amazing. They have this entire expanse. Looks like the helicopters have been protecting them. But as soon as I walked up, there's even an albino one. Now you know what I have to deal with right now. Just fed the fish like half an hour ago. Look back down, there's a million of those guys. That is absolutely insane. Here's a different angle in broad daylight. Look at how many walking catfish. There's even an albino in the midst of it, or two. This is all, that whole shadow is walking catfish. And where are the koi actually? Are they hiding? Oh, they're hiding over there. I got scared for a second. This is insane how many walking catfish there are. What the heck, the koi are actually coming out now. That whole ball is just nothing but walking catfish. Insanity. There's also something swimming up into this river right now. You might see me. Looks like some peacocks and something else right there. Oh, I don't have my regular camera. What is that, back out of the water? I really can't tell exactly what it is from here, but they're pretty big and they're trying to swim up the river. Let me see if I can put it on regular and sneak up on them. Some polarization. And I just have my cell phone right now, but I'm trying to capture it. If I get up fast enough, I might be able to see what all is in here, swimming in and out of this shallow water. Whoa. Something just swam up in here. I might spooky could see. Oh, we're good. This is shallow enough now where you can see, but you can honestly, the water is flowing here, but there's big fish in here. I see some little mines and stuff. You just never know. Let's see if we can see anything right now. Oh yeah, look, there's a peacock right there. That's a peacock right in front of us. Cool. Peacock for sure. Oh, there's something just swam up on the shore. There's a peacock. There's a snakehead, I think. Might be coming out. Might be capturing them come out. Might capture them come out right now. Look at all the cichlids in there too. Look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like they're just living here now. I just happen to be feeding the fish and showing you all of what's happening. There's a big giant snakehead in here too, that one we always see. and you can see right to the bottom. So cool. Look at this big guy. Is that a jag? Ooh, he looks so creepy. Look at his eye. Capturing this with my cell phone, just feeding the fish, guys. Insane. Just the transformation, all these birds, everything enjoying gar, tilapia on the surface eating. So cool out here, man. Okay, I should probably give you a tour of everything that we've done now that you see all this goofy stuff. Let's go through exactly what we built. It's pretty cool. We got a lot I have to show you. Yes, it is time to sacrifice the weenies, the very nice weens. And we are growing, guess the name of the fruit. If you saw some of my lives over there on Twitch and whatever else I'm streaming on these days, if you know the name of that fruit, I'll be super impressed. This is now our monster pacu and big red pond and turtles. These guys are super friendly now. I just fed everybody earlier today, but I will give them a little bit of a wean for a little bit of a treat that they haven't had in a while. How you doing, big red? Let me make sure that this is adjusted properly. Isn't that so cool? That filtration. I'm so happy we figured out how to use that freaking polarized lens. Whoa, whoa. Calm down. I know something that's gonna make you super excited, and it's long and it tastes really good. Hold on a second. I need to bite this guy. Hello. Oh, you guys are nice. You guys always stay next to you, Dad. You're so cute. Look at Big Red's coming now. Come here. Yeah, now. Come on. You goofy. I know you. What? What are you doing? Dude, he's become a pacu, bro. Eat this. Is it too hot for you? You guys filled up on that floating food? Stop it. Nah, that's crazy. This is like their favorite treat aside from shrimp. Are you spoiled? What happened to y'all? What is happening? Big Red, do you want that? Yeah, you ate that when I tossed it? I just fed these guys shrimp like crazy and now they don't want the wings? This is crazy. I mean, like I said, the pacu do like the shrimp, but it looks like Big Red wants the wings a little bit. I don't know why they're acting like this. I think I just spooked them when I walked up and I was yelling too much. I don't know, who knows? But it's nice to see all these gigantic pacu. They were eating on the surface, rolling, doing crazy backflips and stuff for all that floating food. I fed them earlier. I probably should have fed them on camera for you guys. We're going crazy. I think they just got full, to be honest. That's probably what happened. They're not going crazy for the wings, but Big Red's slurping a little bit. They all are now eating floating food. All of these fish in this pool are eating the same food, which I'm going to show you as well. I don't drop all my wings on the ground. They love it. It's their favorite food. I've given them a lot of different things between dog food as a treat, but this even beats dog food as their favorite flavor, and it's much better for them. This Missouri down here, much smaller granules. This stuff is what I feed these little guys right here. You can see the Arowanas, everybody getting really big. The sturgeon are now over there with Josh at Summerland Fish Farm. These Arowanas are growing. This one looks kind of like morphed a little bit, but we'll be happy. He'll grow big and strong. And our Arowana that's over there actually escaped. Big Red, here's one more for you. Good boy. You're a big, oh, it's on your head. You're a weenie head. Come on, weenies. We got somebody who's gonna love you. I know it. Don't be afraid. This is my exotic fruit pen. I have that in like electrical fence is surrounding all of this because the iguanas like to tear stuff up. I fed these guys. This is our natural pond. I also cut a hole right here in the whole berm that was surrounding it so you guys could see a little bit better and I could walk up on these guys. That looks like an absolute gator sitting there, son. What you doing? Our largemouth bass is over there that we actually caught, I believe, with a net. It was like in the weeds. It was insane, that catch for that bass. But we're gonna feed these guys. There's the Arowana. That Arowana escaped over there where I was just showing you guys. Look at all. I was just showing you guys what was going on over here. Now look, this was our sturgeon area, but it's a little too hot right now. But if you could look at the bottom, it's just littered with tiny walking catfish and other things. Look, that's an albino again. There's like 2 albinos. There's all types of stuff. But watch, I'm gonna throw some food right here. Watch them go crazy. They all just ran, but watch, they'll come back. All the floating food is almost gone. This guy, the big guys, don't mess with the floating food as much, but the koi are tearing it up. We're gonna come back to you after we're done feeding the bigger guys. Hey, how you doing, guys? What's going on? So this pond, once again, leads to that one. So I threw a little sod down here. I chopped the wall You guys saw the video of me building the helicopter. Launched in the ground, all solar powered, to make sure birds don't go anywhere near these guys because they're a little bit small. We just added a lot more koi that are growing out, and soon will be medium size and then extra large. It gets much more clear. You guys have seen that in the past, but right now it's still looking pretty good. And we're gonna feed some of these guys some weens right now. Almost everything, including the koi fish, like to eat a free wean here in this Catchem pond. I love this whole thing. We're gonna dump some weenies down, make it a little easier on ourselves. Come on, who wants a wean? Hey son, it's weenie time. Where's that largemouth bass? He's just here. I think he's hiding over there. Get him on. Oh yeah, boom, came out and ate that. Here, come on bass. Nice. Maybe one more big piece. One for you. Nice. Well, he's like, what about me? What about me? Here you go. Let's see if I can get more of it while not creeping down. Look at how big our tiger's gotten. Everything is gotten out here. Insane. Here. Oh, drop that. Okay, let's see if we can grab with these tongs. I think these aren't the best ones. Our bass is like, nope, I gotta hide now. Hello. Ah, yes. Hello, honey. Honey. This is the guy. We actually caught that not too long ago. Here. Somebody come up here. Somebody come up. Tigress is right there. Where are you? Oh, the big guys. This guy is so big. They all come up and eat right out of your hand. But for now, I'm just going to toss these guys in here so we can move on to what I need to show you today. Oh, I love him so much, man. Here, let's see if I can Kobe this right in his mouth. Kobe. Oh, you're a hat. Oh, I need to name that thing Gator. That thing is huge, dude. A big old gar in there. There's the bass. I'm gonna toss him one like that when he gets nice fattening foods. Come here, turn around. Boom, got him. And the koi, like I said, even eat this. So just toss it around now. Bass eating, everybody eating. I love this guy. I love this pond so much. It's done so well, and it leads right into this pond. This whole river system also gets fed once again from these ponds. So I have a couple pumps taking water from the lake into this pond, and 2 pumps actually going into this whole little pond system I have with just the above ground pools. There's 2 pumps that are keeping that alive in case one pump dies from a separate outlet. 2 pumps keeping that whole system alive, and there's 2 more pumps keeping this alive as well. So there's 4 pumps pushing water into this entire river system that's going all the way down that way, which is what I really have to show you back there. I did a lot with just a shovel. Oh my god, they're fighting. Stop it, stop it. I love when I just toss it in there though and they all come to the surface. It's a lot of fun when I do that. Come on, get the last bit of weens. The hybrids, like I said guys, if you guys want a monster fish that's really gonna befriend you, red tails are cool, but there's nothing like a hybrid, dude. So you can tell these guys are the most friendly. They'll all come up to feed right out of your hand, but they're the easiest to train. And even if you do something that's like screwy, like catch them, like that big one was caught. Most of these fish, actually I think all these hybrids were caught. Actually, the second largest one was raised, I think, and I actually took him. But aside from that, the biggest one was caught, and all the rest of these guys were caught. Super healthy. The bigger koi are in here. They help clean this pond so the bottom isn't full of algae and stuff like that. Although I do feed them, as you can clearly tell, tons of koi food. That was the big old garlos, who's actually a female gar, and we're gonna head on over to see the rest of the pond that I built back there with just a shovel. Now down here, see all those random little largemouth, bluegill, all types of stuff, but these little walking catfish I cannot get rid of. They keep swimming up the pipes and they keep coming out of nowhere, no matter how many traps I set, no matter what. There's the albino one I was talking about right over there in the corner, but I really have to try harder to get these guys out. I just can't drain this entire thing. I could actually, but it's still, I feel, wouldn't do enough to get all these fish out. I've gotten most of them out back there. Now that's all connected to the lake, but even when I drained that whole thing, it was really tough, even in a small mud puddle, to get out all these walking. I mean, look at them. Look at, it's like they know we're talking about them. It's so weird, but these koi fish have been really enjoyable in this body of water that I'm gonna dig out a little bit deeper. They can swim, and they do swim all the way up here all the way to the back here. I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna dig this out just a little bit. But as you can see, look at them little walkings, they're taunting me. That's where they are. And the bigger albino finally grew out big enough to get to the other side. He immediately just swam right around that gate to the other side. Now that gate doesn't really protect those koi from swimming that way. It stops the bigger fish from going this way and eating these smaller koi. Gonna keep that shade up unless there's a crazy storm over those ponds. Keep these guys going. There's plenty of shade on the sides of the walls over here. What was that? Just heard something big splash over here where I'm about to show you. Oh, what is that? Look at all that. Anyway, we have the polarization on. I did throw food back there. Snakeheads, peacocks, Oscars, all types of stuff have been swimming back here. It's been amazing. Look, there's a peacock. There's a peacock right there on the edge. That's a peacock running away. It hears me talking. Right to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Let's see. Oh, there's one right here. Right here. Another one. Oh, they're eating right now. There's something else running. So this is what I built, guys. Before I get back there, I don't want to spook everything. Threw some sand down here. This is what I built with just the shovel. If you remember how much higher this was, you could not scale the walls that were around here, and this was much deeper. Now this is only like maybe 1.5 feet at the deepest around this little edge, and around this part of the pond it's only about 1.5 feet. But that water is coming through here steadily and beautifully, just flowing through there. Now I'm gonna go that way in a minute, but I want to show you just in case something takes off like I just said. Look, so I throw food this way. You can see fish over there, and the fish sit there and wait at the water's mouth, at the edge of the creek. Is that a snakehead? What is this? What is this? Oh, nope. At the edge of the creek. Look, he's going in there right now. He's trying to. Look at that big, that's a tilapia. Big old tilapia, another one. Trying to get in there. Are we gonna watch this thing swim up the creek? It's trying. Or it's slurping the food. It's like halfway out of the water. Guys, this thing is out of the water. Look at that. Look at that thing. Look at it. This fish is a paid actor. Look at this. It's like halfway out of the water. It's trying to get up there because the water is flowing. So the water is just continuously flowing from here, and that just makes fish go crazy. And as you can see, I added some sand right here to make it nice and shallow. If the water levels do rise up, it doesn't matter. They cannot swim through that and out of that pipe because I have a cover on it in case, or I do have a cover for it in case that does happen. As you can see, the water levels would have to rise about 3 more feet to even get to the top of this new mound. This area we're standing on right now actually was like 2 feet lower, almost water level back in the day before I started doing this whole project. So it's working out pretty nicely. And this fish knows it. Look at this thing. Is he gonna take off now he sees me? Are you my friend? Are we friends like forever right now? Dude, he's not even running. All right, we're friends. You could chill there. But look, so the other fish already swimming here. I see a couple Mayan, stuff like that. But that big snakehead, you can see right to the bottom here unless they kick it up. And now this whole project was just done. So fish swim up through here all the time. You can see he's still chilling here. A lot of different fish swim up through here, and it was just raining. The water was like 4 inches higher, but this whole beautiful little creek goes right through here, and the snakehead sits in here and comes out of it and hunts all the time. A little bit of rocks and stuff like that for the fish to lay eggs and goofy stuff and hide. You can see all those little tiny micro fish all over the place, and that's what they're hunting. Ooh, all this food left over from earlier. I haven't cleared out the weeds because the fish swim through it and they like to come over here and eat. So when they do come in here, I encourage them to stay in here because it's such a cool little spot with mollies, stuff like that. When you zoom in closely, you can see all the little mollies and little mud minnows, little mosquito fish. Mosquito fish are some of my favorite. But look, something kicked up right there. It's probably a snakehead. And look, there's some Mayans over here eating, like a whole school of them, and things are nesting and just it's created its own little like tide pool area, which I absolutely love. And I sodded up everything on the sides, and where the grass usually doesn't grow, which is like all sandy over there, I put a bunch of that turf, just turfed it up really heavily. You just do what you got to do. The turf looks good from far away. Even when you get close like this, it does not look bad. I just turfed it up where the grass doesn't grow in the shade, under the tree, where it would just normally be dirt and mud. It's now all turf. and it looks pretty good. How you doing? You like it? You liking it? So all these fish are in here and they swim up here all the time, especially with a little bit of light rain, and I'm really enjoying it. Another place where fish can lay eggs. The peacocks are loving it. And once again, I put sod everywhere over here after flattening all this out with just a shovel, guys. I just took me and a shovel, me, myself, and I in that shovel. Don't forget, all these little tiny 50-pound cement bricks, which are not that tiny, were once a wall right there. So now they're cement bricks. I put them over here to kind of help that water flow this way and make this more of a fun little play area. Probably gonna put a swing over here, have some fun with that, and put another little swing over there. This is gonna be a really cool area. From the door and from the screen and porch everywhere over there, the lanai, you can actually see fish swimming in and out through here as well, which is really cool, especially with a little bit more rain. And when it dries up, that actually becomes a waterfall, which is really cool and really fun. And you come back here, that's where it's all mudded up. Ooh, looks like there's water from the rain. And like I said, this gets filled up easily. Yep, I bet the eels are coming in and out soon. We might have to come check this out. Eels are just getting to a point they're going to start digging real deep really soon. This whole area is just so much fun and cool. Can you imagine this as a kid? Like, I can't even believe it. If I had this as a kid, I'd be doing backflips. So I just created it now for my own kids and for you guys at home to enjoy it and hopefully wake up the kid inside you. You know what I mean? Beautiful day. I really enjoy you guys and appreciate you guys coming along. I mean, we've been doing this for like years. I think it's going on 10 years now on the YouTube channel, on social media, on everything else. Definitely enjoying what we're building together, and this is absolutely insane. Look at all the birds and how they're enjoying it over there. They're enjoying it more than the fish, more than anything. We actually do have to get out one more fish before we head out. Where are you? I didn't even know this guy got that big. I couldn't even see him, but overnight he blew up. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop around here and hopefully I get him. This guy is huge. Let me see that ripsaw I mentioned earlier. He was so sneaky, but he got big. Let's see. That guy got so big so fast, and he like lies in wait. Let's see if I can get him out of here for you guys. It's tough sometimes. Where are you? There he is. Whoa, that thing is fast. Oh, here he is. Right in the corner. Come on, stay there, stay there. So fast. Ah, did I get him? I think I got, did I get lucky? Tell me I got so lucky. Tell me I got so lucky. I got so lucky. Get out here. Get out here. Awesome. I'm destroying this thing. Look at this little guy. Let me get him over here. A little bit of a background. They're really solid fish, so the rocks aren't going to hurt them. This is the baby version of that gigantic ripsaw catfish that we got the other day. Look at that thing. Now this guy, he's about 8 inches, maybe 6 inches. Look how small he is. But he is going to grow, or she hopefully, into a gigantic monster surrounded by those blades. Those things will cut you if you try to eat this thing this way. It'll cut through your throat, just like it cuts through this net. This net actually still has holes from her older mother, brother, whatever. Ripsaws serrated on every single side. I can't even pick this thing up. I'm afraid to. But soft skin, except for that beautiful lateral line and a really hard head, obviously. Pectorals will stab you, dorsal will stab you, lateral line, literal knives all the way down. And we have a giant version in there that's about, I think it's close to 36 inches, maybe longer than that. So this guy is gonna stay in the small part of the koi pond temporarily as he continues to grow right here, along with the baby arowanas that are getting really big, everything else in here. And let's see, come on. And let's see that little guy. Let me get it swam off strong. This little guy is gonna enjoy this pond. Where you go? Come on. Swam off strong, guys. Stay tuned for the next episode, because right now we're actually catching gators as we try to catch them up. Woo! Catch them up.